Well, hey cookiers, how are you? Welcome to another episode. I am super excited to talk to you today, all about scaling your business. And here's the trick, without baking more cookies in your kitchen. That's what we are talking about today. I'm Summer with Summer Sweet Shop, and I'm so excited that you guys are here because listen, I remember the days of during the holidays. It was stressful, it was overwhelming, and I was running myself ragged. And at the end of the day, I knew that there had to be a better way to make more money in my business without, opening a brick and mortar. No, didn't want to do that. That was going to be too risky, not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to have people in my home helping me because that's just a little much, not what I wanted to do. And so how could I scale my business so that I was working smarter, not harder? So that's what we're going to be talking about today. I'm super excited about it. I'm going to be sharing with you 4 ways that you can scale your business today that do not include making more cookies and taking on more orders. So if you are ready to do that, let's go ahead and dive in. Our first strategy today is going to be about creating repeatable offers in your business. Repeatable offers, they are the number one way that you can scale your business without adding extra baking hours onto your schedule. If you were like me, that I was very burned out. I was tired. I worked really hard during the year. And then we all know that holiday season hits, that fourth quarter, and things are bonkers. They are so busy and you don't even have time to think. You're staying up late several nights a week. You are maxed out. You can't take on any more orders and you're left going, is that it? Is that all? How can I manage this better? Because this is chaotic. So having those repeatable offers makes a huge difference. And here's what I mean by repeatable offers. They are cookies that you can make again and again and again. No, we're not talking about making the same cookie and things like that, but we're talking about the same designs that you can do over and over again, using the same process that you can do over and over again. So you're not using that brain power to figure out how you could better serve that custom cookie customer, right? So we're talking about using this, using classes to increase that profit. We're talking about using those holiday pre-sales, or what are the things that worked really well that your customers loved during that last holiday. Maybe it was Halloween, maybe it was Easter, maybe it was Valentine's Day. What things sold really well? Maybe your customers love mini packs, or maybe they love the advent calendars at Christmas. Maybe it is a 2-box set that they love, or maybe it is personalized cookies that they really love and they love to buy. I want you to double down on what that is. Whatever were those number one sellers, that's what you're going to double down on. That's how you're going to have those repeatable offers, because you're going to offer those mini packs. Whatever those best sellers are, you're always going to have those in your marketing pre-sales. Maybe it's DIY kits. Those are ones that you can usually crank out really well. And guess what? You don't have to decorate those cookies. You're baking them, you're making the icing, you're putting it all together, and other people get to decorate, right? So I want you to think about, what are those offers that take way less time for you to do, and your customers are thrilled when they see that you are offering that. So I want you to do that, because we're not reinventing the wheel anymore, right? We're going to work smarter, not harder. We're going to streamline the process. That includes your packaging, that includes your prep time, and honestly, it's going to help your sanity as well. So if you want to scale your income fast, repeatable offers, that is the lever that you are going to want to pull. Okay, let's talk about strategy number 2, which is upsells and add-ons. So upsells and add-ons are huge, and they alone can double your profits in your business with zero amount of extra baking time, zero amount. So examples of this is leveling up your packaging. Maybe you have just been doing simple packaging. When I first started, I find this so funny now, and it's almost embarrassing, is I was using these tin foil pans, the pans that you would get, like you would take a lasagna to for your friend that just had a baby, right? I was using those to deliver my cookies in. I wasn't even using cellophane bags because I didn't know about that at the time. So how can you level up that packaging? Adding a cute pre-tied bow, adding a tag. What are the things that you can do that are going to allow you to increase the value of that cookie without you having to work harder? Having that bow or having that sticker, having that tag on there, it's gonna really level up that packaging, and you're not gonna have to add a lot more. Adding on a gift card option. So I love to do the 2-box sets, but I take one cookie out and do like the 5x7 box and have one of those as a gift card. Great way to add value to your business, but I'm not having to create more work for myself. Adding a cookie kit. A lot of people like to add a cookie kit with their classes or with their special offers. Maybe even having a gift card, or I already say gift card, a cookie card. So this is a cookie care card. Oh, and a thank you card as well is a great way to add value when you're looking at pricing your cookie classes and you're like, I need to increase the price of this class. How can I do that? How can I add value to this class? Adding a thank you cookie is a great way to do that. So remember, and your cookie care card. Your cookie care card is just like how they're gonna take care of their cookies. I can't tell you how many people picked up cookies and they were like, oh, do I need to put these in the fridge? No, these are cookies. These aren't cakes. Like, you're just gonna set these on the counter. They're gonna be great for the next few days. So having that card there, it just shows that you are professional. It shows that you are next level, and that's what they're looking for, and that's what they're paying for, right? So these are easy yeses for your customers to say, yes, I want to do business with them, and it's going to help you to boost your profitability. Okay, let's talk about strategy number 3, which is using emails and automations in order to sell more cookies. So one of the biggest game changers is your emails and automations. I always say if you are not utilizing your emails and your automations, you're leaving money on the table. And nobody wants to do that, right? When you send the right emails at the right time, you are building simple automations. You can literally make sales while you are sleeping. You have to remember that your emails are for people are on your email list because they want to know what you have to offer. They are interested. They have told you, I am interested in what you have to offer, what you have to say, and what you are bringing to the table. So you need to talk to them. You need to communicate with them. So here are some examples of what you can automate in your business. When you're running your holiday pre-sales, make sure that you are running those, that you're not just taking orders on the fly when you're available, that they can purchase if it's midnight and they're scrolling on their phone, or if they are at a volleyball game with their kid, that they can purchase those cookies from you and you're not having to work so hard. Also, abandoned cart reminders. I know Wix carries this as well as Squarespace, that if someone is filling out that form on your page, they get to the part where it's time for them to enter that credit card number, and maybe they stop or they've just put things in their cart, it will send them an email reminder and say, hey, did you forget to put your credit card and your name and address in there? Because we really want to send these to you. We really want you to purchase. That's a great one. Using your email list, the people that are already on your list as your VIP, right? We all know that VIP stands for very important people. So treat them like very important people. I want you to give them a reason for them to purchase right now those cookies that you have on sale right now, and instead of waiting until next week when they go on sale to the public with the holiday. So how are you giving them that VIP treatment? What are you doing to them to make them feel special? Maybe it's a special discount. Maybe it's a BOGO. Maybe it's a special cookie, an exclusive cookie that they get when they go ahead and purchase. think about how you can treat them like that VIP, because they really are. If they've already bought cookies from you before, they are your VIP. They are your number one fans. And what do we want to do with our number one fans? We want to treat them well and thank them for supporting our small business. Also using those countdowns. Only 12 cookie sets left. Only 2 more days for this sale. Use those automations to be notifying your customers that those countdowns are on, right? And then think about those post-purchase emails. You can also set up those automations after they have picked up their purchase. If they want to purchase anything else, if there's any other way that you can serve them and your community. So I want you to think about automations are a way that you can set up systems in your business. And it's like Billy May says, set it and forget it, right? They take a little time to set them up, just like if you're setting up your crock pot, right? It's gonna take a little time to get everything set up, but once you do, they are gonna be doing the work for you, and then you can focus in another place in your business where you can be focusing and where you need to be working on. Okay, last and not least is number 4 strategy, which is focus on higher profit offers. So if you are drowning in low paying custom orders, this one is for you. Like I mentioned before, I had orders that I was back to back to back to back, and I was working from order to order to order. You know how people say that they work from paycheck to paycheck and they're just getting paid? I felt like that with my orders. I was working from order to order to order. I had no time to actually work on my business because I was too far working in my business. So I want you to think about how you can get those high profit offers instead of those little ones that are stealing a lot of time from you. Those high profit offers could be teaching a class. Maybe it's teaching a class once a month. Maybe it's teaching a class once a week. Those are things that can help you increase your profit, and they're not going to take more time. They're actually going to take less time. The same goes for those cookie kits. Those are fantastic ways for you to offer something to your community that is going to be great for them to purchase and not add on more baking time on your end. Okay. Corporate orders. Corporate orders are a great way because guess what? Those businesses a lot of times have big budgets, and we like that. So those corporate orders, especially if you got an Eddie like this one back here, it's going to make it so easy for you to do your logo cookies and other cookies like that for those corporate orders. Definitely ones to think about. And I want you to think about if you are offering a 12 or dozen minimum. So I, for a long time, for way too long, just had a dozen minimum on my orders, on my custom orders. And that was so foolish that I didn't move it sooner. And you know why I didn't? Because I was scared that I wasn't going to get customers. I was scared that that customer, my regular customer that was going to come to me and say, hey, Summer, I need to order a dozen cookies. And I tell them, well, my minimum now is 2 dozen. They were going to hit the road and go down to my competition down the street. But you know what happened? Something surprising really happened. And I was caught by surprise. I told them that my minimum was a dozen or two dozen, and they ordered the cookies anyway. Yeah, they ordered, and they said, oh, okay, fine. We'll just do 2 dozen. Like, I'll give them to my sister. I'll give them extra ones to the kids. I'll send some to school with my kid. Oh, okay. It's that easy? Okay. Because here's the thing. If you have 6 orders and they're all a dozen each, okay, you're making the same amount as if you had 3 orders and they're all 2 dozen each. Think about which one's going to take you less time to do. You don't have a baby shower and a birthday and a wedding and a bridal shower and another birthday and a baseball team, right? You've got a baby shower, you've got a birthday, and you've got a wedding set. And guess what? It's the same amount of money, and you're not having to work as hard. So think about that 2 dozen minimum and how you can start implementing that in your business today so that you're not working harder, that you are able to take your business to that next level and you're not making more cookies. So when you shift towards those higher profit offers, it changes the ball game, friends. It changes the ball games. Your hours start to shrink. You get that time back. Your income starts to increase. And a lot of times your business just takes off. So I want you to think about that, and I want you to consider all of these 4 strategies. If you are tired, you're stressed out, you're overwhelmed, you've got chaos, and you're like, how can I scale this business? How can I make more profit in my business without having to work harder? I think we're all looking for that. So before you go, if you are ready to scale your business smarter and you want to streamline a lot of the processes in your cookie business, I have put together a free resource for you. It's called the Cookie Business Blueprint, and it's going to walk you through 10 essential steps that you can go from your side hustle to just making some money here on the side to having a profitable and repeatable cookie business. So go grab that now. I'm going to put the link below for you to grab it because it's yours. It's free. I've put together and I've worked really hard to put this together for you to give you these strategies that you can steal and start using today before the end of the year so that you can make strides going into the next year. You can make strides in your business to make a change. So go grab it. Use that link in the description to grab it today. If today's episode helps you, please hit the like and subscribe and tell me in the comments if this was helpful and what is the part that you really needed to hear today. Let me know, what was it that you were like, I needed to hear that. Maybe it was that 2 dozen. I remember being there and thinking, I have to increase this from a dozen to a 2 dozen minimum. And I was scared with my pants off. Like I knew I needed to do that, but I was scared. I was really scared. And so maybe that's what you need to hear. Let me know in the comments below what it is that you needed to hear. And then share this with a cookie friend. I would love for you to share it with a cookie friend and maybe it can help them as well. Get those strategies to start making your business work for you instead of the other way around. Thanks so much, guys, for being here. It's a pleasure as always. I can't wait to see you next time, and I can't wait to see you scaling your business so that you're making more profit and having fun. Thanks so much, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Did the cleaning lady call you?